Hello children, today we're out in this beautiful marsh in search for grasshoppers and katydids, two equally amazing insects, but both can be very similar and hard to tell apart. So first, let's learn how to tell the two groups apart from one another. Katydids have very long, thin, thread-like antennae, and are actually closer related to crickets than they are to grasshoppers. Male katydids, like this one, have a stridulation patch on the top of their wings that they use to help make sounds to attract females. Female katydids have a very well-developed ovipositor, or that spike at the end of their abdomen that they use to lay eggs. Grasshoppers, on the other hand, have much more fixed, shorter, and thicker antennae. Male grasshoppers lack that very pronounced stridulation patch that is on katydids, and female grasshoppers have a much less pronounced ovipositor, making it much harder to tell male and female grasshoppers apart without in-hand views. Grasshoppers and katydids, though, both prefer living in similar habitats, and both use their very strong hind legs, as well as in most species their wings, to propel themselves forward. So let's catch some.
Alright children, check out this perfectly camouflaged katydid right here. Got him. Alright children, we just got to this spot, and I've already found this little Amblycorypha floridana, Florida oblong-winged katydid. This is an adult male, you could tell, because he has that little stridulation patch right there. That actually helps him make the calls that katydids make. Now females can't make noises. It's actually only the males that make noises at nighttime. So, really cool. I'm gonna go for the grab. Ah! That's the male that was calling. I see him though. I see him. I should try taking a picture of him before catching him, to be honest. Got him.
This is my lifer agile meadow katydid, a diurnal calling species that I was actually able to track down by following the male's calls. Males of this species are easily identified by the distinctive thin and sharp cerci, or those appendages at the end of his abdomen. Believe it or not, this is actually a different species. This is a handsome meadow katydid, which is identifiable by the more robust body shape and the blunter, more rounded cerci on this male. I also tracked him down based on his calls. While the areas with taller grasses and more shrubs were working out great for finding katydids, we were still having trouble finding grasshoppers until we moved to the area with shorter grass.
Alright children, this right here what I have caught is an olive green swamp grasshopper, Paroxia clavulidra. This is a male, and this is actually my first time ever catching a male. And I could see this species is pretty easily identified by that, especially in the male's green coloration, but also those long black antennae with white rings around them, and that black stripe ring behind each eye. Now if you look at the hind tibiae, or the bottom part of each hind leg, you can see it's kind of blue in color, which is really interesting. So you see us spitting on me right now. That's just a defensive spitting mechanism that they do. Most grasshoppers and katydids will do to not taste very good. So this right here is the much more common Atlantic grasshopper, Paroxia atlantica. This is in the same genus as the olive green swamp grasshopper, and as you can see, still has the blue tibiae and an overall similar look with a kind of greenish coloration and a black line right here. But Atlantic grasshoppers tend to be a little duller, although I've seen Paroxia clavulidra be more on the brown side and Atlantics be more on the green side, but they tend to be duller like this one. But the definitive part is that Atlantic grasshoppers are a little smaller, and the antennae are slightly shorter, and they're brown. You see, they have no markings on them, and the antennae are kind of reddish brown color, so pretty cool.
If you enjoyed this grasshopper and katydid adventure, then make sure to check out this video right here about how to catch cicadas. And hope to see you guys next week.